Hey friends, welcome back or to my channel. Today we are going to sit down and talk about my 2024 goals. Okay, let's be real. My main goal is to actually write because I hardly wrote anything last year. I think in 2023, I think it was in the beginning, January or February, when I finished the first draft of book 1 of Project Elementals, and then when I reread it, I realized that there are parts of book 5 and book 2 in there. So essentially that draft became more of a discovery draft for the entire series, and then I did not write at all because life got crazy, and then I couldn't decide what direction I wanted to go on. For a little bit there, I was toying with the idea of switching it to first person point of view or keep it at third person. I've decided for now to keep it at third person, only because there are scenes that aren't going to be following the main character. Eventually you'll see that there are 4 main characters in the book, but there is one specific main character. Well, I guess technically there'd be 5. Either way, there's one main character, and then there's sub-main characters, if that's even a thing. I'm gonna make it a thing. So that's where I'm at with Project Elementals. I am still working on... Actually, I don't know if you guys know about them. I have 2 serialized stories started on Kindle Vella. I've got one of them scheduled out till February 6th. And that goes live every Tuesday. And then another one that's going to go live every Thursday. This past week, it was a day late. But it still got up. That one I still actually have to, on my board over here, I still have to write some episodes and then schedule them in advance. I don't post them late. And then pretty much just keep up with that. So I've got the 2 serialized stories. And then I do have a story planned that I want to write for Camp Nano. So I outlined that the other day. I didn't vlog it or film it or anything. I was just sitting here at my desk and kind of just outlined it. I mean, it's a romance comedy, like a romantic comedy is my idea of it, but we'll see, because I don't usually write that. Like, I like fantasy books or poetry books, but mostly fantasy. But this idea has kind of been percolating in my brain for months now, actually. So I'm on writer's book number 5. I think it was in writer's book number 3 that the idea first came to me. And then, so I set it aside because I was still working on draft 1 of Project Elementals. So I needed to push it aside, but over the last couple months, ideas for it kept popping up. I have a Scrivener document of just me brain dumping every time something comes up. So that I've got outlined. As the ideas keep popping up, I'm still gonna take note of it, but I'm not actively gonna start writing that until Camp Nano in April. Is it April or is it, hold on, let me look. Yeah, April. So it is in April. So that gives me, okay, so I'm putting this video up quite late. It's already the middle of January, but that's okay. So, 2.5 months to get that fully formed before I fully sit down and write it, which means, so my goal is between now, which is January 15th and March 31st, my goal is to have the first official draft of book 1 finished. Even though the last one I said was draft 1, it became, actually I think I have it here. I have my binder that I put everything in. But yeah, so the tabs, you could see, I don't know if you can, whatever. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colored tabs here because they are for specific books. And I do, so this shows, I really hope you can't read that. This is for outlining book 2, and then if you scroll up, which I don't know if I want to show you guys my board. Yeah, it'll give out spoilers. It'll even okay, you know what, hold on, maybe if I go far enough away. Okay, so I've got Project Elementals being brainstormed here, the 2 Kindle Vella stories here, and then I've got Project DBH, and then that the story that I want to work on in April. That's the whole outline, and then this is just my regular Kanban board. So I've got like the overall arching like outline kind of situated. This is all for book 1 and then book 2, and then I have other illuminated sheets for books 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, I'm going to, you know what, I say it's a goals video, but I'm pretty much just word vomiting on you guys trying to decide my goals, but we're doing this together, right? So I'm going to finish draft 1 because I do have everything planned out. I know what I'm going to pull from this discovery draft, so really it's just the second half that I'm writing brand new. Like it's not a rewrite. The first half is a little bit of a rewrite, but that's okay. And then but yeah, so eventually, okay, hold on, let's rewind and collect all my thoughts. I want to keep going with the Kindle Vella stories. Those, the only reason why I'm doing them, so they're not going to be fully edited. I mean, it's just going to be me editing them, and you know, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes, but I think of them as more of a writing exercise, get in the habit of writing. Also, there are 2 ideas that I don't actually want to publish yet. I mean, maybe eventually, once I finish it on Kindle Vella, I will offer a physical or ebook version of it. But we'll see how those go. And then the April book, and still continue with Project Elementals. So between now, January 15th to March 31st, I want to write draft 1 of Project Elementals. Take a break from Project Elementals in April. Write out the first draft of my Christmas story, and then so May I will probably, let's see, work on draft 1. So May and June will probably be draft 1 of book 2. Take a break from that, go back and edit the Christmas one in July. Well, no, there's a Camp Nano in July, isn't there? Maybe I'll do draft 3. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna keep moving along with Project Elementals. That's the idea. I don't know. I don't have like a set timeline. I just need to get into the habit of actually writing again, because I pretty much dropped off the writing face of the earth last year, and I don't want to do that because I have all these ideas, and I think, you know, I just need to practice my writing craft so I can get better. I do want to publish at least 1 book this year, whether that is Project Elementals draft 1 or the Christmas one, because the Christmas one is just going to be a standalone, so I don't have to think about all the world building. I think that's why it was so easy for me to just sit down and outline it, and like essentially have the story all planned out by now. Like I know the main characters, I know like their wounds and stuff. So I read Romancing the Beat, which I think helped a lot in outlining the Christmas story. But yeah, so hold on. I feel like I'm so scattered right now. I'm sorry. 1 minute. Okay. Had to collect myself for a minute because I was getting too frazzled. So I think that's my issue too, is there's just so many projects going on, because I don't just have my writing stuff. I have my work stuff, like I have client work that I work on, and then I also have like outside job stuff, and then obviously I'm a mom. Well, okay, maybe that's not obvious if you're new, but I am a single mom to a 10-year-old girl, and we've pretty much just keep starting over. 2023 was definitely a transition year, so I think that plays in part in why I didn't write a whole lot. And then yeah, so trying to get into the swing of everything for 2024. Yeah, so Project Elementals, Christmas Story, and 2 Kindle stories. I'm putting Project DBH on hold. Maybe that'll be my Camp Nano for July story. You know what? Hold on. Let me sit down and go over my calendar and figure out what I'm gonna do when, and then we'll come back together. Okay, so my camera died. If you can hear banging and screaming over there, it's the girls playing, but they're having fun, so I'm not gonna stop them. But my camera died. So I kind of have a tentative outline, and this battery's about to die too, so hold on. Okay, hopefully this battery is charged. I have 3 batteries and I always forget to charge them, so I'm gonna go charge these after. But so January all the way, so January 15th, which is today. I think I've said that like 5 times now, but till the end of March I'm going to finish draft 1 of book 1 of Project Elementals. Sorry if you can hear the girls. and I'm gonna finish, or at least try to finish, outlining the whole series. April, I'm gonna participate in Camp Nano, and I'm gonna do draft 1 of my Christmas story. And then May and June, I'm gonna do draft 1 of book 2 of Project Elementals. In July for Camp Nano, I'm gonna be a rebel in a sense, because I'm gonna work on draft 2 of my Christmas story. And then August, I'm going to work on Project Elementals book 1 draft number 2. So hopefully hold on, I'm gonna finish this. So and then that may continue into part of September. And in September, I want to edit the Christmas book, send it out to beta readers, and then start draft 2 of book 2. And then October, I'm hoping that after beta readers and a little bit of edits, so October, my goal is to send the Christmas book off to editors, proofreaders, all of that. And then while I'm waiting on that, continue working on draft 2 of book 2. And then for Camp Nano, or not Nano, Camp Nano, NaNoWriMo in November, I'm gonna work on Project DBH. Oh no, I'm not working on DBH this year. That'll probably change, because that's the one story my dad is really excited for. So I'm going to work on Project Elementals book number 3 for NaNoWriMo. And then finalize the Xmas story, the Christmas story, and then hopefully publish that December 1st. Honestly, I've never published a book before, so there might be some hiccups. It may be pushed off until next winter. But essentially, this is the timeline that I want to do. I'm hoping it's doable, but we'll see. Like, I'm just like full forward going. So those are my goals, and I'm going to take you guys along. So what goals do you guys have for 2024? I'd like to hear them down below. And I'm hoping that I'll start posting every week. If I don't, that means I didn't get any writing done, which means I'm already behind. So I need to. Yeah, because I've already outlined things, so now we're just getting in the groove. Alright, well, sorry this was mostly rambling, me trying to figure out my 2024 goals, and then I was extremely scatterbrained. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.